Abure in INEC clearly in a quarterly meeting with the political parties in Nigeria is a contempt of both the Supreme Court judgment of 4th April 2025 and the Federal High Court judgment of 15th August 2025 that sacked him. This forum will not fold our hands and watch the judgment of our courts disobeyed in this manner. We are determined to explore all legal means, including peaceful protests, to make sure that the judgments of our courts that sacked Julius Abure as the national chairman of Labour parties are obeyed by the INEC. We hereby call on INEC to immediately obey the court judgment that sacked Julius Abure by removing his name from her portal and replace it with the name of national chairman of the Labour Party, distinguished Senator Nanadi Usman, and distinguished Senator Darlington Wokocha, the national secretary of by the INEC. By the NEC. We must not allow the INEC to drag their name to the mud by these issues of Labour Party. The forum hereby reiterates her solidarity to the leadership of national chairman of Labour Party, distinguished Senator Nanadi Usman, and distinguished Senator Darlington Wokocha, the national secretary of Labour Party. We also call on all aggrieved members to return back to our party. Let us build our party. We have only Labour Party. We don't have any other party called Labour Party. Long live Labour Party, long live the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Well, the party is moving on, irrespective of the distraction that is coming from the former national chairman of Labour Party, Julius Abure. Like the chairman of the forum just stated, that Abure's tenure has ended. I, the secretary of the forum, Comrade Splendor Oko Eze, hereby reiterate the fact that Abure's tenure has ended. You cannot place something on nothing and expect it to stand. The party, under the leadership of distinguished Senator Nadi Usman, is already, prepared to commence the party activities, which will start from the ward level, congresses from the ward level, local government level, state level, that will now culminate into national convention. And that is what we are into before this distraction came. But I want to tell us that no court in Nigeria is higher than the Supreme Court. And as far as the Supreme Court has, ruled that Abure's tenure has ended, has expired, there is no other kangaroo arrangement from Abure that can resurrect that. And I also want to state this. I want to plead with the new chairman of INEC that has been nominated and ratified by the National Assembly. He is a son, and I believe he understands the law better. He should look into the judgment of the Supreme Court that was submitted to the commission. As if that is not even enough. The same Abure, in his normal way of disobeying court order, dragged the commission, INEC, to court. That INEC should recognize him as the national chairman. And INEC filed a counter affidavit where INEC cited that same Supreme Court judgment that sacked him, and the judge, in his wisdom, when he saw the Supreme Court judgment that sacked Julius Abure, he dismissed the suit of Julius Abure. And I want to say that Nigeria can only get better when the laws of the court, the laws of the land are being obeyed. When the laws are not obeyed, it will give room for incompetency, it will give room for autocracy, it will give room for anarchy, and this is not going to augur well with the country. What we are saying in finality is that Labour Party has come to stay, and that Labour Party is the only party that can give Nigerian victory come 2027. All other aggrieved members of Labour Party are hereby invited to come and join us.
Chancellor, the immediate past national youth leader of the party, and the Edo North senatorial candidate for the party in 2023 general election. Quickly, there is no doubt that there is a conspiracy against the Labour Party in Nigeria. There is no doubt. Why did we say so? First and foremost, there is a Supreme Court judgment on the 4th of April 2025 that dismissed the Federal High Court judgment of 8th of October 2024 that accorded Abure recognition as chairman of the party. Now, the Supreme Court judgment dismissed the Appeal Court judgment on the 17th, Appeal Court judgment of the 17th of January 2025 that similarly upheld the judgment of the Court of First Instance. Now, and the Supreme Court awarded those all the issues in dispute in favor of the appellants in that judgment. Who were the appellants? Distinguished Senator Nadi Esther Usman, as the national chairman, appointed by the National Executive Council of the party in a INEC meeting on the 4th of September 2024 in the First Instance. Now, what was expected? I remember I was part of the delegation with His Excellency Peter Obi and the leadership of the party that went to INEC on the 9th of April 2025 to physically submit the hard copy, the certified true copy of the Supreme Court judgment to the INEC. And I remember vividly the acting national chairman, Mrs. Umbu, was in that delegation who received us and received the acknowledged copy of the CTC of the Supreme Court judgment for implementation. So, however, the Labour Party leadership and followers are surprised that only recently, on the 14th, Tuesday 14th of October 2025, the INEC purportedly invited Abure into a meeting of the party leadership in Nigeria. That was an aberration. That was a conspiracy.
No, remaining one person. One more person, please. To be brief. Then,
Kalas. Show
yeah, okay, I know that. Yeah, come on.
Are you getting it right?
That's fine.
All right.